Yeah, I told Jessica, I said, and you need to ask him why he wasn't answering my emails.
He never does. I knew that. I knew that.
She said, he told me to send the email, and I said, is he gonna answer it?
We're ready.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Yeah, sounds good. Right.
Paul, no red or no black on the colors with vehicle. Are you on board with that? Anything, get a dark color interior.
It's just the interior. It's just the interior. It looks pretty bad.
I don't want a black vehicle.
They said, Ford said no red or black, dark interior. Okay.
Good morning, I asked everybody to rise.
to rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, and I'd like to
Thank
call
you.
to
I'd like to call to order the regular board meeting for the Oceana County Board of Commissioners for July 13th, 2023.
And I asked the clerk to do
And I
a roll
ask the
call,
clerk to do a
please.
roll call, please.
Mr. Erickson?
Here.
Mr. Morse?
Here.
Mr. Beggs?
Here.
Mr. Hardy?
Here.
Mr. Walker?
Here.
Here,
Here.
I would ask for a
I
motion
would
to
ask for a
approve the
motion to
minutes
approve
from
the minutes
June
from the
22nd, 2023.
2023 meeting. I'll make the motion, Hardy.
I'll
Moved by
support.
Hardy, supported
Moved
by
by
Beggs. Are
Hardy,
any
supported by Beggs. Are any questions or comments on the
minutes as presented?
minutes as presented?
All in favor of
All
approval,
in
say
favor of
aye.
approval, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Conflict of interest
Conflict of interest disclosure regarding the agenda
Any board
items.
members
Do
want to
any
declare
board
a
members want to
conflict of
declare a
interest?
conflict of interest?
Hearing none.
Hearing none.
Changes to the agenda.
Changes to the agenda.
I'd like to
the
add
VA
the
vehicle number 2023-81
and a county vehicle
and a
number
county vehicle number
2023-82.
2023-82.
75.
75.
Please.
Pardon me?
Pardon me?
2023-75. We had a number on it from when
Okay.
it was on the
Thank you.
board.
Okay, thank you.
before, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Concurrence to change, add
Concurrence
those
to
to the
change,
agenda.
add those to the agenda.
Some board members.
Some board members.
Okay, we have concurrence.
Okay, we have concurrence.
Approval of the agenda.
Approval of the agenda.
Make a motion to approve the agenda as
Thanks,
amended.
Mr. Beggs.
Thanks, Mr. Beggs.
Mr. Hardy, thank you.
Mr. Hardy, thank you.
Any discussion?
Any discussion?
All in favor, say aye.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Is there any public
Is there
comment
any
at this time?
public comment at this time?
Good morning, Lee.
Good morning, Lee.
Good morning. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. I'll be brief. This is a PowerPoint presentation that I don't have on PowerPoint, and Tracy was kind enough to print it out. Just an update on what, one of many things that we're doing in the valley, Crystal Township. This is the Farm Road project that I talked about back in September, I believe. We have gotten pledges from the farmers that I solicited. They've agreed to fund hiring a grant writer, which we've done. And Curtis has been very instrumental in helping us put together the foundation of what looks like a very exciting project. The outside bids that we got for the roads that we wanted to do that would service our farmers was about $5.2 million. A couple of weeks ago, I did get another bid back from the road commission. It's gonna be closer to $8 million, and of course, that's on today's dollars.
But this
project has taken
tremendous traction.
And as I've shared with Curtis, every time we meet, it just looks like there's another opportunity in Oceana County for the phenomenal things that we have here, which are farmers that are doing multiple generations of successful farming. We have great soil and we have water.
As we all see in the
national news, this country is on fire.
Other parts of the world
are on fire.
I
just shared with Curtis.
Go to
YouTube and look up the
artificial river
that they're building in Egypt. It's a multi-trillion-dollar project in an effort to be able to raise more food.
We are just setting.
We are just setting on an absolute gold mine. I couldn't be happier to live in Oceana
So
County.
this project.
So this project,
It says draft on
it says draft on there because we're trying to make sure that we have a good presentation that we can give to you, senators, representatives, congressmen, the USDA, the Forest Service, anybody that we believe that can help us. This is a big project. Its sole intent is to help the farmers
Have better access.
have better access to produce their product faster and more
We already
efficient.
know that they're buying.
We already know that they're buying better tractors, better spray equipment, better planters. They can put more product per acre than they could ever do before.
Currently.
But currently,
It's an off-road endurance.
it's an off-road endurance run to get to some of these farms.
And I would encourage you.
And I would encourage you to go
The
drive
map's
some
in
of
there.
them. The map's in there.
That's really all I have to say.
That's really all I have to say. I hope it's a good read. I always will accept your input, and if there's a direction that I can change to make this more successful for the county
And Crystal Township.
and Crystal Township, please let me know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to also recognize Lee for the job he's done.
Since coming on board.
Since coming on board and working with these growers in the valley, Lee has got tremendous influence out there. He's met everyone, put this together. And he is right. Our natural resources out in the valley and in Oceana County, our water resources are huge. And our producers are some of the best producers in the world. It's what we do out there with the carrots, with the peas, with the beans, with the squash, Frostback,
The old silver mills.
the old silver mills up there,
along with Gray and Company,
Gray and Company, the production that comes out of the valley is huge. And I just thank you, Lee, for
putting this together
and making it work. And this new piece of road that we've got headed into the valley now is just a dream. That is so beautiful now. So if you run to the valley and you run out Monroe and you head north to Madison, we've got a nice piece of road out there
Little
now.
piece of news if I could.
Little piece of news if I could. I don't think it's out of line, Bob. Maybe you can correct me. We were awarded a blight grant in Crystal Township.
And we're excited about that.
And we're excited about that.
We're excited about the.
We're excited about the grant we hope to get at the park with the.
There's a lot of good things
There's a lot of good
happening out
things
there.
happening out there. I think it's important that you guys know it.
We're never gonna see big.
We're never gonna see big housing developments in the township, but we are gonna see more and more successful farmers that feed the world.
And with that kind of
And
production.
with that kind of production,
we may have a better chance at
fending off Mexico and Peru and other places that have an unfair advantage against
Really
us.
the bottom line
Really
is
the bottom line is how do we become more successful in the number one industry in this county? And that is to take advantage of what we already have. Sometimes it looks like we've been a little complacent.
And we're on a good track.
We're on a good track.
And
Thank you, and thank you. I
Lee,
appreciate it.
Thanks, Lee.
Lee, I just
Sure.
wanna comment on the money that came through. For the blight. You know, the five, are they five? Five cleanups that you're doing?
Five cleanups.
Five cleanups are doing. Our treasurer did a phenomenal job on pulling that all together and getting that down. She worked very, very hard.
Again, got
the meetings with the land bank.
And she had meetings
that
here.
all of the
that
all of the
units
units
of
of government in Oceana County were invited to.
Crystal Township got on board
and did something after
And
the
they're the
meeting.
only ones
And
that
they're
put in
the only ones that put in
applications
applications for blight removal.
It points a lot to leadership.
Points a lot to
It's
leadership.
this guy right here. It's this guy right here.
It's
Yeah.
teamwork.
So,
It's teamwork. A lot of people worked really hard, and I sat with her, we had an extra 10 minutes we could have burned up on
And
that.
your clerk did a phenomenal job.
Thank you.
On pulling things together.
Yep.
So,
One other thing,
One other thing.
and I'm sure
And I'm
Curtis
sure
has got this
Curtis has got this in the
back
back of his mind over all of these roads and everything.
During my tenure.
During my
in public
tenure
government,
in public government,
I have seen
multi millions of dollars
be spent on
be
road
spent on
improvements.
road improvements
In several different areas. When there is
when
economic
there is
development
economic
that's
development
attached
that's attached to those roads. for instance, Foundry and Raspberry, when it went through, was going through all of the changes.
EDC put about
$1.5 million into Winston Road.
And if there's something
And
that's
if there's
coming up,
something that's coming up,
and
you
Curtis would know
and Curtis would know the parameters and everything. But the Economic Development Commission puts a lot of money in the roads and infrastructure of that type in the state.
Another opportunity.
Another opportunity.
We're hitting them
there.
all.
We're hitting them all. The one
stumbling block,
not a stumbling block, it's a misconception, is that
Farmers don't
add a lot of people to their projects. They add more technology.
And they do more.
And they do more with what they have, but we do have a phenomenon going here. We have multiple generations still in the farming business and more coming, which is exciting. And it goes against the trend throughout the country.
We
intend to produce more
with the same amount of
with the same amount of acres. We may not add a lot more jobs, but we are gonna get even better at what we're doing. We just have to be able to drive to the farm and get back out and not use six-wheelers.
Thank you.
Well, and
Thank you.
also in your
Well, and
studies,
also in your studies, and when we did find that out, one of our growers,
five
was
families
it 5 families?
they support?
They support?
11.
11 families.
11 families.
11 families out of the umbrella of Ullman Farms.
I don't have the numbers yet.
I don't have the numbers yet, but as time progresses, I will have the number of employees and the impact that we have through economic
So
development.
that's really the
priority.
The
priority, the focus here is the one thing that's important to the county and to
is the
us,
economic
is the economic
The
development. The
635
souls in
never,
Crystal will
ever
never, ever
pay
pay
for
for
an
an $8 million road
I don't care
project.
who lent you.
I don't care who lent you the money. It just isn't gonna
We're
happen.
gonna do it
So
the right way.
We're gonna do it
It's
the
gonna
right
be
way,
good for
and it's gonna be good for everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other public comment?
Any other public comment?
Good morning, Curtis.
Good morning, Curtis.
Good morning.
Morning, Commissioners.
It's a quick update, because I'm coming back in a couple weeks to talk about the workforce study.
Just a
update, we
don't think that the representative from DTE was able to make it. I think that was the snow day in March. But the project for a grant from the state to construct new gas lines through Hart Township, Elbridge, and Levitt did not pass the state. So they're looking for new ways to see what they can provide out to those communities. So that just came in. I wanted to share that with you. You'll be hearing some more stuff about the Economic Alliance. So the good news, we have a great board of 12 people who are now going to, we're going to meet a little less often as a board so that we can split into some committees and allow our talented folks to engage in some committee work and workforce area, an outreach area, and then in the placemaking and development. So looking at some of these projects with utilities, we have a developer day coming up on Friday, October 6th, from 10 to 3:30. Really excited to do that. It's something that's been done in other counties, and we got some grant money to buy lunch and rent a bus to take people to some of the different projects. Larry Bile from Wickstra Realty is leading that, and going to start in Rothbury at the old steel mill and look at what Valley City Metals is doing. Look at some of the projects, the parks in Getty Park and Shelby and the Township Park, and looking at the Cirrus building and just over here the old co-op building and the opportunities there that the City of Hart is looking at, and so really finding ways to look at how we can encourage and promote private investment throughout the county. So for that, you are all welcome to attend. It's October 6th from 10 to 3:30, and so we'd love to have you. And we'll have some developers, some real estate folks, and we'll see who all we can get to attend. But we'd love to fill the bus. We'd love to have to get a second bus, and so we're really excited to be able to show off some of these things. I get to see them all the time, so it's really exciting for me, and I love to be able to show them off. I've given several tours from people from the state, and from people outside the region to show off some of the cool projects we have going on. And at the Old Water Wire facility, which is Fiesta Grande Chips is moving into. They have been rolling. They've been working at about 9 months, and that facility's looking great. They plan to have operations started by the end of the year. So anyways, I just wanted to give you a quick update, but lots of good stuff happening, and I think you'll be hearing even more as we're inviting community members who aren't on the board to be involved in the committees. And so if you know people looking to get more involved, then let us know. We're happy to bring them on board. So.
Thank you, Curtis.
Thank you, Curtis.
Thank you.
Any other public comment?
Any other public comment?
Commissioner Beggs?
Commissioner Beggs?
Shelby School
Resource Officer.
Number
Number 2023-77.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to enter into a contract with Shelby Schools for a school resource officer with funds to be covered 80% by a 3-year grant and Shelby School and 20% by the county, not to exceed $18,188 per year, and allow the chair to sign once the contract has been reviewed by county council.
Do we have a support?
Do we have a support?
I'll support, Hardy.
Moved by Mr. Beggs.
Moved by Mr. Beggs, supported by
Hardy.
Mr.
Any
Hardy.
discussion?
Any discussion?
Roll call, please.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Beggs?
Mr. Beggs?
Yes.
Mr. Hardy?
Yes.
Mr. Hardy?
Mr.
Yes.
Erickson?
Yes.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
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 Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Hardy.
Mr. Hardy,
Child
Child
Care
Care
Fund,
Fund,
number
number
2023-78.
2023-78.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to approve the fiscal year 2023-24 Oceana County Child Care budget in the amount of $529,611.67, and authorize the chairperson of the board and the county administrator to sign the budget summary.
Do we have a support?
Do we have a support?
Moved by Mr. Hardy,
Moved
support
by Mr. Hardy, support by
Any
Mr. Erickson.
discussion?
Any discussion?
Roll call, please.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Hardy?
Yes.
Mr. Erickson?
Yes.
Mr. Beggs?
Yes.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Mr. Erickson.
Mr. Erickson,
Trace
IT Trace 3.
Number
Number
2023-79.
2023-79.
I move to approve the
I move to approve the purchase of services by Trace 3 in the amount of $6,500 to assist in decommissioning of an outdated sheriff active directory, domain controller, and allow the administrator to make the budget adjustment.
Do we have a support?
Do we have a support?
I'll support.
Moved by Mr. Erickson.
Moved by
support
Mr. Erickson, support
Mr.
by
Beggs. Any
Mr.
discussion?
Beggs. Any discussion?
Roll call, please.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Erickson?
Yes.
Mr. Beggs?
Yes.
Mr. Hardy?
Yes.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am going to do.
23-81,
the VA vehicle at this time.
vehicle at this time.
Mr. Beggs, would you
Mr.
please?
Beggs, would you please,
do that?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the purchase of a vehicle for the purpose of veterans transports, with the funds provided through the MVAA grant, with the county to title and insure the vehicle as needed.
Do we have a support?
do we have a support?
I'll support. Oh, go ahead, Paul. You got her. I'll support Hardy.
Moved by Mr. Beggs.
Moved by
support
Mr. Beggs,
Hardy.
support
Any
by Mr.
discussion?
Hardy. Any discussion?
Excellent program. I'm
Excellent
very,
program.
happy
I'm
to see
very,
this
very
happen.
happy to see this happen.
A lot of forward thinking.
Very,
in that group.
very happy.
Very, very
Roll
happy.
call vote, please.
Roll call vote,
Mr.
please.
Beggs?
Yes.
Mr. Hardy?
Yes.
Mr. Erickson?
Yes.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
Mr. Erickson,
Mr.
number
Erickson, number 2375.
2375. County vehicle.
County vehicle.
Mr. Chairman?
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the purchase of a Chevrolet Malibu with Berger Chevrolet in the amount not to exceed $22,000 with those funds to come from the ARPA fund.
Do we have a support?
Do we have a support?
I'll support. I'll support.
Moved by Mr. Erickson,
Moved by
support
Mr. Erickson,
Beggs.
support by Mr. Beggs.
Any comments?
Any comments?
Roll call, please.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Erickson?
Yes.
Mr. Beggs?
Yes.
Mr. Hardy?
Yes.
Mr. Walker?
Yes.
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 Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Hardy.
Mr.
Payment
Hardy.
of claims,
Payment of
number
claims, number
23-80.
2023-80.
Motion for board approval of accounts payable and the release of funds for 7/13/2023. Ambulance fund total $5,968.58. Shelby Township Community Park, $15,530. Automation ROD Fund, $2,117.70. Indigent Defense Fund, $13,638.46. LOCT Fund total, $145. ARPA Fund total, $11,350.97. Department of Veterans Affairs Fund total, $4,936. Technology and Innovation, $3,064.90. Building Department Fund, $35,461.32, for a general fund total of $549,429.45. A grand total of $641,642.38.
Do we have a support?
Do we have a support?
Support.
Support.
Moved by Mr. Hardy,
Moved by Mr. Hardy, support by
Any
Mr.
discussion or
Erickson. Any
comment?
discussion or comments?
Roll call vote, please.
Roll call
Mr.
vote,
Hardy?
please.
Yes.
Mr. Erickson?
Yes.
Mr. Beggs? Mr. Walker?
Yes.
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 Reports and commissioners and
Reports from
department
commissioners
heads.
and department heads.
Mr. Beggs?
Mr. Beggs?
One thing, while we're thinking about the VA, the local VA board is entertaining an idea. They have a space issue in the county services building. They have some ideas to serve local veterans in different ways that requires a fair bit more space than they have, or that's available with our current situation. So they are exploring some ideas of possibly purchasing a building with their own funds. So just want to kind of let you guys know that, and just let you know that that's being discussed. No plans yet, but they do have a building they've been eyeballing. I haven't heard them make any declarations that it fits their needs nor their ability, but it is something that they're looking at. I think that probably pretty well sums up everything. Summer's in full swing out on the lake shore, so fireworks happened. Cutwater, Silver Lake, Hart, Hesperia, and at least the ones that I attended, which were 3 out of those 4, in various capacities, were well attended, and got a lot of people in town for the summer. So.
And the heroes are coming.
Heroes are coming this weekend, yeah.
Is that at Silver Lake?
Is that at Silver Lake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heroes on the Dunes, it's a veterans recognition weekend, so.
I was thinking of another one that didn't quite fit into that category. So, thank you, Mr. Beggs.
Thank you,
Mr.
Mr.
Hardy?
Beggs. Mr. Hardy?
I have nothing to report at
Mr.
this time.
Erickson?
Mr. Erickson?
Yeah, since our last meeting.
Mr.
Morris and I.
Mr. Morris and I were given a tour of
our assets, our
buildings, by Brian.
Our custodian,
it was very interesting for me, because we did start right here, in this room,
and then made our way
through the upper floor,
went downstairs,
and we looked at the massive amount of county records that we've got downstairs, and
there are people down there right now,
organizing those records and looking at moving them. Some are set for destruction.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
We looked at all of
the heating, the cooling, the water.
Everything of interest.
Downstairs went through the prosecutor's district court, down the hall, and then went into the jail.
We were able to
look at our command center down there. Phil was familiar with it, I was also, but we have a very nice command facility in the basement of this building.
After that, we went up
through the sheriff's department. We did get a look at that generator that we had put a new radiator on. The sheriff gave us a good look at that.
That is our backup.
Standby power for the jail and the courthouse.
It is an old unit.
Very old unit. But it is serviceable and it's still running at this point in time.
After that, we did go out
to the Griswold building.
Got a good tour of that.
Got a good tour of that. We did take a peek at what we were talking about, the command center and the Griswold building, and to let everybody know it's 2 desks
in a very small
closet. And
I've got to kind of wonder why we've got all that there,
but we do have a lot of antennas on the roof.
Saw the right room then. This is the conference room.
Oh, I saw that one.
Oh, I saw that one, but the
That's
radios are in the.
No, that's not the UC, that conference room off the classroom. That's the-
Yep, we gave a good look at that also, and all the antennas on the roof, and I gotta kind of wonder why we ever went down that trail.
It's a
stick-built building, and if we have any disaster in Oceana County that's gonna be anything, it's gonna be a tornado. In my lifetime, the only real disasters that I've ever been involved in were blizzards that melt in a few days after we get the roads unplugged, but, a tornado is something of a completely different nature that,
that's one reason why
it's in the basement in this building, and was planned that way from day one.
So after we got done
with Griswold, we did go out to our ambulance building.
And the county has a beautiful
ambulance facility out there that is totally underutilized.
There was one bus there. We've got a tremendous investment
in a building out there that
is underutilized.
And as a county, we are now waiting for life to put one on M20.
Hopefully that may happen
one of these days. I'm not sure. I haven't seen any ground broke yet.
After we toured it, which we do have a new
generator on the ambulance building.
Keep that one running.
And also, I did not realize that
the well for
that whole complex is right behind the ambulance building, and that well services our health department and also our dental department out there.
But District 10
did put a new generator on the back of the health department because we've got to keep our vaccinations at 80 degrees below zero. So there is a backup standby generator on our health department. We toured that building thoroughly. We have a tremendous amount of floor space in that building. I don't think anybody realizes how big that building is and how many offices we have and how few people are in it.
Just gonna leave that right there.
We've got a beautiful facility up there that
I don't want to say underutilized,
but there's a lot of space in that building.
And we also have a dental.
And Robert and I were up in Cadillac last month, and
we've lost our dentist
in that building again, in our dental building, but
there's another
building
up on our
complex that is not being utilized, nowhere near the way it should be.
The dental office.
We don't know.
Well, but it's ours.
It's
part of our District 10
part of our District 10 health department.
Not according to the plaque.
They're lease
arrangements.
And Robert could probably expound on that for us because he was there when this all started. Before you. We've got a couple, 4 buildings up on the Goody property.
We are going to own the health department building next year. 24, 25. We are gonna own that one.
And I'd like to get a broader
perspective so we can see that timeline.
Through this tour.
And then we did tour our storage for the Sheriff's Department building also, with the equipment that we have in that building, and there's been some design change requests and some things to make that a little bit better
for us, but that's where we
house that emergency services trailer. So
we've got a little logistical thing
I don't think was completely thought out when the Griswold building was outfitted.
That being said,
we did tour that building. We have a lot of records
from the basement of the
courthouse that are being stored in that building, also waiting for destruction.
So I will,
Mr. Morris and I would talk about getting a report to the commissioners so that we saw the assets, we saw the timeline when those assets will, eventually be ours. But
we have quite a bit of room.
We have quite a bit of room. And when you had mentioned the veterans, I'm thinking if we've got a space constraint on Griswold,
we've got other buildings.
We've got other buildings.
We definitely,
maybe rather than build one,
utilize the space we
already have.
Paul, I think when you and Phil joined Brian and joined the sheriff for a good portion of your tour of these buildings was one of the best things that the Buildings and Grounds Committee has done in my tenure on the board. And because you have an idea of what's there now. All board members have an idea of how it works. And I really encourage this board that at least annually that committee does a tour of all of those buildings, and when they're going through the building, stops in at the department heads, to the people that are working in those buildings, and just has a conversation. The Building and Grounds Committee doesn't get involved in a lot of different projects, but I think that would be worthwhile for everybody in the community, for the Buildings and Grounds Committee to look at the space that we have now and how it's being used. Because the health department building is going to become ours. And as we know, that was done because the county needed to provide a health department. It was required that they do that, and the county did not have the funds to do it. So the state built that building, and we are paying back on it, on the construction. Probably 10 times more than it costs to get done. But it is government effort. But Paul, thank you for having your group go through there. And I look forward to seeing what you have. Not only do you get firsthand of the space we have, but with having Brian there, you can get a first hand on what type of improvements need to be done on those buildings. I know the Griswold Street building needs some window work done on it. And to have that committee see those things and realize what needs to be done, we can only plan long range, that we can start taking care of those needs.
Yep, and Robert, what I need to also add, I'm 67 years old. I started running the halls of this building when it was built. And I've seen every one of these assets added to the county's inventory as they were built. And I know most of all the reasons why all this is the way it is. But after listening to Brian, and Brian is extremely knowledgeable. Definite asset to us. The care and maintenance that he's done with these buildings. But I did not realize how much space in that District 10 Health Department building. I've gone in the front door many times, but I've never gone beyond the offices in the boardroom. We've got a tremendous building up there at the Cooney property. And to see our ambulance building, beautiful building that we had built, that does have an emergency standby generator in it, with living quarters, showers, everything necessary to house. Griswold doesn't have any showers, it doesn't have any bunks, it doesn't have any space for anyone to stay. If you're in a disaster, you're going to need those facilities more so. We've got an ambulance building sitting up there that's basically housing a bus and a few guys. That's not being utilized for the reasons it was built. And the dental building. We did not go through the dental building, but we have a beautiful facility to provide dental services. Problem has
but
been
problem has been
getting a dentist
getting a dentist
and having that dentist
and having that dentist readily available, you know, what COVID did to dentistry
and to office visits and to everything else that we had on our plate during
the pandemic, but
I think that if we bring it to the board and we re-educate ourselves on the assets that we have,
we're gonna find we can move a few pieces around the board, and we're not gonna have to
spend a lot more money,
spend a
we're
lot
not
more
gonna have
money,
to
and
buy
we're not gonna have to buy any more real estate, we're not gonna have to change many things if we just utilize the assets that we have right now.
It was a good tour, I
It was
really
a good
appreciate
tour,
it.
I
We'll
really
get
appreciate it,
that
and we'll
back
get
to the
that
other
back to the other board members so they
Might
can
be
see,
good if
but
we
it
all
might be
take
good
that
if we
tour,
all take that tour,
and have a better
and
idea.
have a better idea.
Probably before there were any big
changes,
changes,
that would be
I
wise
think
thing.
so.
I think so.
I before we start changing.
Our District 10 Health
Our District 10
Department
Health Department building is,
after we were done with
after
that
we were
tour,
done with that
you know,
tour,
there's
there's a tremendous
building
building built there with the offices, standby generator,
the conference
the
room,
conference
the
room,
boardroom,
the boardroom.
We've got some
real estate that's
underutilized
right
because
now.
that building
grew out of the Munger House, and if you remember back when
District
our
10
District 10 Health
when the Oceana County Health
Department was in the Munger House across the street from the sheriff,
we covered all those bases
with that old house.
But right now, after
touring the building 2 weeks ago,
there's a lot of office space.
There's a lot of office space in that building that's not being used.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Paul,
Yeah.
to follow up on that, so I'm just looking at the GIS data. So
There's a
parcel that's the entrance to the Cooney property there with the pines, and that's Oceana County. The health department and the EMS building and the parking lot, in the GIS data, say NHF Sublake out of Charlevoix, and then there's another parcel that's the dental office with the same owner, and then the Sheriff's Department storage and the preceding woods is Oceana County, and the ball fields are the township property. I need some clarification, I guess, from you and Phil on how that works.
And that's what I would like to do, but also
if it goes the same for the Polk Road building, for the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, was built by a contractor.
And that's how
same with our state police post was built by a contractor. You know, these are all built by investors, and then we get them back over time.
Tim, would it be helpful
if the administrator
goes down to the
assessor's office
and we get
the equalization office and we get, a plot of that and actually who owns what and what our time frame is to take over those buildings and, so all of us know. I certainly don't know.
Right, because mental health, or the health department was actually part of the lease agreement that comes back to us after a period of time, and that organization, the NH, is a nonprofit. Not only that's funded through the state or funded through an investment group, but that's goes to a nonprofit. It's actually based in Alpena, and then when that contract is over, everything reverts to us.
I don't know about that one. Mr. Erickson mentioned the state police post.
When those state police
posts were built in the state of Michigan, they were built for a for-profit.
Right.
I mean,
big time.
Big time. The lease agreement, monthly lease agreement on those buildings were.
Under Schiller
is shaking his head up.
Shocking.
It was shocking. Pardon me?
Pardon me? It wasn't an investor local.
No.
UAU's from St. John's.
Let's Tracy, would you work on that? More defined on when they, buy out those buildings.
And my thought process is that dental building has been empty now since 2020, and we've only had one dentist in there that was in there for a very short time since then. It's a beautiful facility that's not even being used. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to put a dentist in it through District 10, and if we've only got one dentist operating out of $1 million building, that doesn't seem like a wise use either.
So.
And the majority of the, and it doesn't matter to me, but they told us at the last meeting that the majority of the people that got services at that dental building were from Mason.
Other areas, because it was the only clinic available.
There is no public dental office, you know,
it's something that needs to be.
It's something that needs to be.
And my thought was,
we move that dentist into the health department.
And now we've got an empty building
that could be utilized.
Let's see who actually owns
them,
and what the terms and conditions are. There must be some deed work on them also, on all of that stuff. If we look at the deed, there's no more rumor, we know what's going on.
Well, and then we just put a roof on that health department too.
Thank you for that, Paul.
Thank you for
I
that,
just
have one comment that goes along with what Paul is talking about.
Mark Hill
has been the District 10 sanitation for Oceana County for many years, close to 40 years. And I believe that Mark Hill's last day of employment is this week or next.
And as of the meeting that we had last Friday of the month, District 10 has not been able to hire anybody They were interviewing a person for that job, but they have not been able to hire it. It's the same thing in 3 of the 10 counties where their health officers are retiring. It's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
A lot of work and the requirements for that job. And not only the requirements, but the learning curve. You know, to be able to do all of the well inspections and all the drain field inspections and everything else that they do, it's about a 2 or 3 year learning curve. And on top of it, their supervisor is retiring, so we're trying to figure out how we're gonna get that done. We're gonna get that done. Mark has been a very good person for Oceana County. He's done a very nice job.
And you might want to expand on the septic inspections the state is pushing for statewide.
I think we talked about that a while ago. If that mess comes down to help us all.
They'll need 5 people.
And we won't be able to do it.
So, thank you, Mr. Erickson.
Thank you, Mr. Erickson.
Amy, do you have anything?
Not today.
Tracy, do you have anything else for us? Any more public comments?
Any more public comments?
Yes.
I'm talking about buildings and grounds. I just share with you, 2 weeks ago, we hosted a statewide training for our county and all of the neighboring counties at the county services building. So the state is rolling out a new, it's called Intoxilizer 9000. It's a new data master. It's a new breath test machine statewide, if you will, that is being deployed in all 83 counties. So they had to do training in-service training for all the law enforcement officers in the state, and they had to do it somewhere. So I talked to the gentleman from Lansing and asked him if we could host it here, and he said, sure, why not? You've got 5 counties around you that need the training as well. So we were able to host it at the county services building, and it went really well. Law enforcement officers from literally all the way around us came to one of the classes that was offered for 2 hours, 2-hour blocks throughout the week, and it worked really well. And glad to have that space available. And it's good to know that there's other space available as well. So.
Yeah, you had a lot of cars.
Yeah, you had a lot of cars in the driveway that day.
All week, a lot of cars, all week long.
Yeah.
It was,
you probably had a lot of people
with sore necks after they snapped looking to see why all the cars and
people couldn't figure it out.
But that's okay, too.
Keep them going.
Thank you, Undershirt.
Thank you, Undershirt.
Do we have anything else
to come before the board?
I thank our guests for being here. Amy, Tracy, and
my fellow council members.
And we will be adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Seriously, put your signature. Paul forwarded that document to you. You said, who needs that?
Mr. Tiffany.
I need to sign it.